السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له، وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له، وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. يا أيها الناس اتقوا ربكم الذي خلقكم من نفس واحدة وخلق منها زوجها وبث منهما رجالا كثيرا ونساء، واتقوا الله الذي تساءلون به والأرحام إن الله كان عليكم رقيبا. يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله وقولوا قولا سديدا يصلح لكم أعمالكم ويغفر لكم ذنوبكم، ومن يطع الله ورسوله فقد فاز فوزا عظيما. أما بعد، فإن أصدق الحديث كتاب الله، وأحسن الهدي هدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم، وشر الأمور محدثاتها، وكل محدثة بدعة، وكل بدعة ضلالة، وكل ضلالة في النار. Alhamdulillah, mashallah, we're back again, and we've just recited the Khutbat al-Hajj, in which we praise Allah, we seek His help and His forgiveness and protection with Him from our evils that is within us, and from our bad actions. And we know that whosoever He guides, none can lead astray, and whosoever He leaves to go astray, or He leads astray, none can guide. And I witness that there is no true deity worthy of worship but Allah alone. And I witness that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is His abd and His messenger, abduhu wa rasuluh. So, inshallah, what we're going to do is we're going to do some quick revision over concerning the preposition, not the preposition, the pronouns, inshallah. And we hope that after this revision, we would have a better grip of both types of pronouns, the attached pronoun and the detached pronouns, inshallah. So we are going to give a little test, inshallah. So get your papers out, get your paper and your pencils or your pens, and you just have to write 1 to 15, because there are 15 questions here, inshallah. And you just put A or B or whatever is the correct answer, right? In this case, it would be either A or B, because it is either true or false. Here we have pronouns do not fall into the category of ism. Pronouns do not fall into the category of ism. Is this A or B? Is it true or false? The Arabic word for pronoun is ma'rifah, or nakira, or damir, or taksir. Which of these is correct? The Arabic word for pronoun is ma'rifah, nakira, damir, taksir. Which of these is correct? A, B, C, or D? In the language, pronouns are very popular. That is in the Arabic language. Is this true or false? Number 4. Ad-dama'irul muttasilatu means means detached pronouns, attached pronouns, or neither of the two. Ad-dama'irul muttasilatu means detached pronouns, attached pronouns, or neither of the two. Number 5. Pronouns are either definite or indefinite, always ma'rifah, never definite, none of the mentioned. Pronouns are definite or indefinite, always ma'rifah, never definite, none of the mentioned. Okay. Pronouns can be, number 6, pronouns can be masculine or feminine. True or false? True or false? Can be masculine, pronouns, all pronouns can be masculine or feminine. Pronouns can never be dual. Pronouns can never be dual. True or false? Number 8. How many different categories of pronouns are there? How many different categories of pronouns are there? 4, 3, 2, 5. How many different categories of pronouns are there? 4, 3, 2, or 5. The attached pronouns can only be nasb or jar. The attached pronoun can only be nasb or jar. If the pronoun is attached, it's connected, it can only be nasb or jar. Okay, true or false? Attached pronouns can connect to the ism, the fi'l, or the harf. Attached pronouns can be connected to the ism, the fi'l, or the harf. True or false? Detached pronouns can connect to other words sometimes. Detached pronouns can connect to the other words sometimes. True or false? Detached pronouns can sometimes stand by themselves. The attached pronoun can sometimes stand by themselves. True or false? The detached pronoun can be in a state of nasb or jar. The detached pronoun can be in a state of nasb or jar. This is true or false? All pronouns have gender, number, and are definite. All pronouns have gender, number, and are definite. All pronouns have gender, number, and are definite. True or false? Detached pronouns mean الضمائر المتصلة الضمائر المنفصلة, neither of the two. Detached pronouns mean الضمائر المتصلة or الضمائر المنفصلة, or neither of the two. Okay, so let us get that. Did you finish it? Inshallah. What you need to do is pause the video if you didn't finish. Inshallah, go over it, go over what you didn't finish, answer the questions, and then you can check the answers, because we're going to do the answers now. Pronouns do not fall into the category of ism. This is false. All pronouns are ism. All pronouns are ism. It is neither harf nor fi'l. The Arabic word for a pronoun is ma'rifa. Ma'rifa means definite, so that's wrong. Nakira means indefinite, so that's wrong. Damir is the word for a pronoun. Taksir means broken, right? Taksir means broken. In the language, pronouns are very popular. That's correct. Very, very popular. Especially in the Quran, it's very popular. It's true. الضمائر المتصلة الضمائر المتصلة mean detached pronoun? No. Muttasil means to connect. So it's attached pronouns. So it's one of the two. It is not C. Pronouns are definite or indefinite. Pronouns are definite or indefinite. Nakir or ma'rifa. That's not true. Pronouns are always ma'rifa. That's here, right? Ma'rifa means definite, right? So pronouns are always ma'rifa, always definite, never definite. That's incorrect. None of them mentioned. So we have an answer. So it is one of them. Pronouns can be masculine or feminine. This is true. All pronouns can be masculine or feminine. Pronouns can never be dual. This is not true. This is false. Right? Pronouns can be dual, inshallah. How many different categories of pronouns are there? 4, 3, 2, or 1? There's only 2. Detached and attached. Detached and attached. The attached pronoun can only be nasb and jar. Can only be nasb and jar. Nasb and jar. Right? This is true. Okay. Attached pronouns can connect to the ism, the fi'l, or the harf. The attached pronoun can connect to any word in the Arabic language. So this is true, inshallah. Detached pronouns can connect to other words sometimes. It is detached, so it can't connect. It is called detached. It's munfasil. It is detached. It is separate from. So this is definitely false. It can never connect like that, right? The attached pronouns can sometimes stand by themselves. The attached pronouns, how can they stand by themselves? They're attached, right? So this is false also. This is false also. Detached pronouns can be in a state of nasb or jar. This is the detached pronoun. They are only in the state of rafa. So this is false also. All pronouns have gender, number, and are always definite. This is true, inshallah. Pronouns are always definite. And because they have number and they have gender. Detached pronouns means ad-damairul muttasila. That is muttasil means to be connected. Al-munfasila, the ad-damairul munfasilatu is what is correct, right? So alhamdulillah, that's your answer. See how much you got correct, inshallah. And this will give you an idea if you understand that subject well, inshallah. So let us move on, inshallah. Here we have a little test for you. Ad-damairul muttasilatu, the connected pronouns or the attached pronouns, all forms except dual form. Okay, so we have here, we have three categories of uh, word in Arabic in relation to the Damaya, right? Al-Mutakallim, we are going to have the speaker, the person who speak. Al-Mutakallim, Ana Atakallam, so I'm the Mutakallim. I'm addressing someone, I'm the Mukhatab. I'm being addressed, I'm the one who is the Mukhatab. Somebody, the Mutakallim is talking to me, somebody else is talking to me. And if we, me and you, for example, are talking about someone, then that is the ghaib, that is someone who is spoken about. That is a person who is not present in the conversation. Even if he is there or she is there, but they are not involved in the conversation, right? And we are speaking about them, okay? Then it becomes he or she, inshallah. Okay, so the first person singular, masculine or feminine for the attached pronoun is ya. Its English meaning is me or my. Okay, so we want to know when it is me and when it is my. Okay, so that is the uh, what we have to determine. So kitabi, when is it me or my? Put down here 21 to 20 and just translate. Me, just add me or my. You don't have to put put in the full translation. Just put in me or my. Which one is me and which one is my? Li, is it me or my? Okay, you know the pronoun, the preposition there. Okay, the lam, kashrali. Okay, so which one is correct? Which one is it? So put in me or my. When it is used with nouns, he says we say it is possessive, right? And when it is used with preposition, so put in me or my. What fits here, right? Kitabi, li. Now, for the first person plural, because the singular is masculine or feminine, right? And the plural is masculine or feminine. So if it's a lady that is speaking, she says kitabi. Or it's a man, I say kitabi. The same thing, right? If I want to say our, right? I use na or we, right? Or us. Yeah. No, we is nahnu. Okay. Our or us for the na. Okay. Kitabuna. Kitabuna. It can be masculine or feminine. So a set of women can say kitabuna, or a set of men can say kitabuna, and it's okay. Lana. Same thing for lana, right? A set of people can say it. Al mukhatab is the one spoken to. That is the second person, masculine singular, and that is represented by ka, ka, right? And that is you or your. You or your for masculine, kitabuka, kitabuka or laka, kitabuka or laka. Okay, put in the meaning. Just put in the meaning. Which one is it? You or your, right? For the feminine is kitabuki. Now for this case, all of them is you or your. So you get the answer is given away to you here for these because all of these is the same thing. Kitabuki, you or your, right? Laki, you or your. Which one is correct here, right? For the mukhatab, jama, plural, masculine, right? We didn't use the dual. Kitabukuma. That is for either masculine or feminine, right? Kitabukuma or lakuma. Okay, you can translate that if you want, but it's still going to be you or your. Like how, like this here, the kum. When we put kum here now, it is still you or your. It is still you or your. It is still you or your, right? So we have you or your, and this is to jama for masculine. Kitabukum and kitabu lakum and lakum. Okay, for the second person, the mukhatab, second person plural feminine is kunna, kunna, right? And it is you or your. And kitabukuma is you or your, but it's dual. Okay, kitabukunna or lakunna, lakunna. That is the, all of these are the attached forms. So please check it out, right? Please deal with it. Al-ghaib, the third person masculine singular is who. Okay, who for his, and that is his or him, his or him. Kitabuhu is is his use there or him. Lahu is his or him. Okay, for the ghaib, ghaiba, the feminine, right, is ha. So we have her. Kitabuha. You don't have a problem there. It's only one translation for both. So you say her for kitabuha and laha, same thing, laha, her. Okay, so that is given away, inshallah. For the jama, the third person plural masculine is hum. It is they or them. When is it used here? Kitabuhum or kitabuhum. What does it mean? Is it for they or them? Lahum for they or them, right? And for the plural, third person plural feminine is hunna. Hunna. There or them. Three is three feminine, right? Three feminine. More than three or more feminine. Kitabuhunna. Kitabuhunna and lahunna. Kitabuhunna and lahunna. So this is our table, alhamdulillah. What we have to do now is try to figure out how to, uh, what is the meaning, where we have to put me or my for kitabi, my book. See if you have that right. You should get that right. Li for me. With a translation in English, it is easy. You can easily know which one is for which. Kitabuna, our book. Lana, for us. Lana, for us. Kitabuka, your book, masculine singular. Laka, for you, masculine singular. For you, masculine singular. Kitabuki, your feminine singular book. Your book, feminine singular. It's talking to a woman, right? Laki, for you, feminine singular. Kitabukum. Kitabukum, your masculine plural book. Your masculine plural book. Lakum means for you, masculine plural. For you, masculine plural. Kitabukunna is again your feminine plural. This is for feminine plural. Lakunna is for you, feminine plural. The only thing we have to change is the feminine singular or feminine plural or feminine dual, masculine dual. That's all we have to change, because all of these, as you see, all of these are your. And if you say your book, right? And if you use a dual, it's the same thing, your book. But it would be your masculine or feminine dual book, right? And as you see here, all of them use you, right? All of them. Laka, laki, lakum, right? It's only the masculine, the it's the only difference is the masculine or feminine, but all of them use you, right? So you just have to know which, if it is masculine or feminine, if it's singular or plural, right? Kitabuhu means his book. Lahu means for him. Kitabuha means her book. Laha means for her. Kitabuhum means their book, masculine, and that is plural. Well, their means plural, right? Lahum means for them, masculine, plural. Kitabuhunna means their feminine book. Okay, lahunna for them. Okay, so basically this is our table, and you just have to memorize these well, these formations here, inshallah. Memorize them well, know which belongs to which, because it would help you with your translation when you read the Quran, inshallah. Okay, here is our preposition table with the majority of attached pronouns. We didn't do the dual here also. Okay, I want to leave this like a test for you, but inshallah, I said let me give you an next practice with it, so then after that we can really possibly give you a test. So we have la plus, or lam kasra li plus a ya with sukun, it becomes li, means for me, li, for me, right? Min, from, and then I go to me there, so it becomes minni, which is from me. هذا الكتاب هذا الكتاب مني. This book is from me, right? عني عني, about me. أنتم تتكلمون عني. You are all speaking about me, and that is not good, right? Unless you're speaking good, but I mean generally people are involved in a lot in backbiting and things like that, right? عني, biya, biya, right? No, this is B, sorry. B, right? Because this doesn't have a sukun or a ya. doesn't have a ya. If it had a ya, then it would be different, right? Does not have a ya, so it's be. With or in me. Fiya, fiya, because you have to, because we are adding the ya here. This also has, this already has a ya with a sukun on it. So when you add another ya, it becomes, it takes shaddas, it becomes fiya, in me, right? This one has a ya here again, so you put a shadda here and becomes alayya, alayya. Oh, right, right. It's alayya. We add a ya to it, so it becomes two ya, so it becomes alayya. And the same thing here, ilayya. There's a shadda here because of the fact that it is it is there's another ya. There are two yas, right? So we add a ya to the ya there, and so it becomes ilayya, alayya, fiya. Okay, that's how it's formed, inshallah. So we have for the second, for us, we have lana, lana. Notice it's not lina, and that's because of the ease with it. As I said, um, it is not li. Right? The li is not there, right? Um, it is lana for us, or minna from us, minna from us, anna about us, right? See if you can get the meaning before me. Bina, with or in us, bina, fina, fina. Notice we stretch, right? We stretch it here because of the ya with sukun. Fina, alayna, upon us, ilayna, to us, right? Then we have laka, laka, and all of this up to here, all of these four, right, are going to be translated the same way as we had just now. Laka, for you, right? Minka, from you. Anka, about you. Bika, in or with you. Fika, in you. Alayka, upon you. Ilayka, to you. Okay? Laka, for you. Minka, minki, laki, because we are doing the feminine now, right? So it is laki, for you, feminine singular. Minki, from you, feminine singular. Anki, about you, right? But it is feminine singular because of the ki, right? Biki, in or with you. Fiki, in you. Alayki, upon you, and all of that is feminine singular. Ilayki, feminine singular, to you, right? Lakum, for you, again, for you, but this is masculine plural, okay? Minkum, from you, from you. Ankum is about you, ankum is about you. Bikum is with you. Fikum is in you. And that's jam, that's plural. Alaykum, upon you all. Ilaykum, to you all. Atikum, or yani anzuru, anzuru ilaykum. I'm looking to you, towards you, right? Lakunna, for you, that is masculine. That is, this is feminine jama. This is three feminine, right? The translations are the same. All you have to do is put the feminine to it and the jama and the singular, right? For the dual, it is kunna. Lakun, no, kunna is for the plural. Sorry. Kuma, lakuma, min kuma, an kuma, bi kuma, fi kuma, alaykuma, ilaykuma, right? Lakunna, min kunna, an kunna, and you can translate it. I think it's easy to translate. You know what to do. You go up here, be, with or in kunna, right? And you go kunna, with you or in you, right? Same thing. Fi kuma, fi kunna is in you, feminine plural. Alaykuma, alaykunna, عليكن, and إليكن. Okay, those are the feminine plural, inshallah. Lahu, for him. Minhu, from him. Anhu, about him. Bihi, in or with him. Fihi, in him. Alayhi, upon him. Ilayhi, to him. Right? Laha, for her. Minha, from her. Anha, about her. Biha, with or in her. Fiha, in her. Alayha, upon her. Ilayha, to her or to it. Right? You can use it for her or it. Same thing with lahu, for it. Minhu, from it. Anhu, about it. Right? Lahum, um, you can still use it for it too, right? Because we have that's how it's used in English, right? For inanimate objects, you don't say hum, you say it, even if it is jama, if it is plural, right? But in Arabic, we're going to use it for the plural, them, right? Lahum, minhum, about them, from them. Anhum is about them. Bihim is in or with them. Fihim is in them. Alayhim is upon them. Ilayhim is to them. We have the same thing here. Lahunna, for them. Minhunna, from them. Anhunna, about them. Bihinna, in or with them. Fihinna, in them. Alayhinna, upon them. Ilayhinna, to them, right? All of this, the last two, they have the same translation, right? But all the difference is them. All of them is them, right? For them and for them. But the difference is the gender. One is masculine, the other is feminine. In Arabic, we don't have to say masculine or feminine. We know it. We look at it and we know it. There's a total difference. It's very clear, inshallah. This table is very important, and you can now start going to your Quran and really check out what the table is telling you, so that you can really, mashallah, master this and be able to, and you will be able to understand what is going on when you read the Quran. You will be able to pick out these very easily. So you can go and check to the ism and check when the attached pronouns attached to it, right? And you can check the harf, the huruf, harf al-jar, a lot of them, alhamdulillah. So it's just a matter of working with that, and you can get a good grip of many of the words in the Quran, inshallah. Now you read and you can highlight it, inshallah, you will see it. الضمائر المنفصلة, detached pronouns. Now we had it muttasila and we had a good review of it. We did the munfasila, so we are going to do the detached pronouns, inshallah. I did not put in the meaning, but this is easy, right? The meaning we are going to, you can write it out if you want. All right. You can say it out if you want. You put down 1 to 10 or whatever it is. Ana muslimun, ana muslimatun. I didn't put any meaning there. Nahnu muslimuna or nahnu muslimatun. Nahnu muslimuna or muslimatun. Okay, we're going to, in the end, we're going to bring in the meaning. Al-mukhatab, ana is for the mutakallim, right? Ana is for the mutakallim and nahnu mutakallim. That's a disconnected pronoun, the pronoun that is detached. Okay, anta muslimun, al-mukhatab, anta muslimun, right? Anta muslimun, and notice anta is masculine. Anta is masculine, is mudhakkar, right? So muslimun is mudhakkar, mashallah, right? It's not anta muslimatun. Okay, then you have antum muslimuna, same thing. Okay, the antum is masculine plural, so we have muslimuna, masculine plural. Okay, so we come back, and anti muslimatun, notice, because it is feminine. Anti is feminine, it's talking about you, muannath, second person muannath, you, feminine. Muslimatun is therefore feminine because of that. Muslimatun, anti muslimatun is feminine because of that. Then we have antuma muslimani. Antuma, and this is used for both mudhakkar and muannath, right? Istamal li mudhakkar wa muannath. Antum, antuma, antuma, right? Muslimani. And then you have antunna muslimatun. So the muslimatun, muslimuna and muslimatun recur, right? Because they are not affected, they are just regular. Okay? They don't have inna or ila coming before them to change them, right? Hum, huwa, this is mudhakkar for the mufrad, right? Huwa is mufrad, right? Huwa is mufrad, and all this here is mufrad. Ana, anta, anti, huwa, here. Okay? Huwa muslimun. Okay? Hum muslimuna. We know this from here, right? Antum muslimuna, nahnu muslimuna. Hum is obviously muslimuna, inshallah. Okay? Hiya muslimatun. You see all of this? Anti muslimatun. Ana muslimatun. If it's a woman that is speaking, right? So hiya muslimatun. Okay? MashaAllah. See? Because it is feminine, inshallah. Okay? Now we have the dual. Huma, huma muslimani. Huma muslimani. أنتما مسلمان هن مسلمات هن مسلمات all of it is مسلمات right مسلمات okay هن مسلمات so this is basically what it is. The meaning is أنا مسلم, I am a Muslim. That can be said by male or female. أنا مسلم, أنا مسلمة. It still translates as a Muslim, right? نحن مسلمون, we are Muslims. نحن مسلمات, we are Muslims also, right? But that one is feminine. Anta Muslimun, you are a Muslim. That is masculine, singular. Okay? Anti, Antuma, we are going across. Antuma Muslimani, you too are Muslims, male or and female, right? It can be used for anyone, right? And we don't have a female form, Muslimani, Muslimatani, or whatever the case may be, right? Is Antuma Muslimani. No, it can be Antuma Muslimatani. That's correct. Antuma Muslimatani. Is Antuma Muslimani or Antuma Muslimatani. Antum Muslimuna. Antum Muslimuna. Anti Muslimatun. You are feminine. You are a Muslim. Feminine, right? So that's singular. Antuma Muslimatani is okay. Antunna Muslimatun. Antunna Muslimatun. Who Muslimun? He is a Muslim. Huma muslimani or huma muslimatani. Okay, it can be used for the male and the female, but for the female is Muslim. For the female, it's muslimatani, like antuma muslimatani, huma muslimatani. Okay, hum muslimuna, male, masculine, and hunna muslimatun. Hiya muslimatun, she is a Muslim. Hunna muslimatun, they are Muslims, inshallah. This here is something that I didn't pay attention to. This needs some attention. Inshallah, we'll change up this slide a little bit, make it more, if I remember, because so many times I forget, inshallah. But it's muslimatani. Antuma can be muslimani or muslimatani. Huma muslimani or huma muslimatani. Okay, inshallah. All right. So new concepts. We are going to be dealing with a concept that is called declinable and indeclinable. The words that are mabniya and mu'araba. Indeclinable means they are mabni. Indeclinable, mabni means mabni, which is indeclinable, means built, right? It is built. The word is built in a particular way. Al-kalimatul mabniyatu wal mu'arabatu. Indeclinable and declinable words. So the kalima in Arabic, the word in Arabic, is either mabniya. First of all, we're going to deal with declinable. Mu'araba is declinable. It's either mu'araba, right? Declinable, which means the word or the words have the vowel at the end of the word change. The vowel at the end, the last letter, the vowel is on the last letter change because of how they are affected. You know, sometimes they have something that make them mansub. So a word like al-kalima, al-kalimatu can be dhamma, al-kalimatu, or it can be fatha, al-kalimata, inna al-kalimata, or it can be ila al-kalimati, any one of those, right? So the more means that the word changes vowel signs if anything's affected, if something affected, in front of it. Something come in front of the ism, like ila al-kalimati. Innal kalimata, al kalimatu. Okay. Um, so the declinable words are those words that the vowel sign changes, right? From Dhamma, because the default state is Dhamma. The word is assumed to take a Dhamma unless something affects it. The kalima of the ism, any ism, is assumed to take Dhamma unless something affects it. Okay? So in this particular case, it's al kalimatu. But if inna comes in front of it, it can take innal kalimata. Or if ila comes in front of it, it can take akashra, ila al kalimati. Okay? So that's what is declinable. Declinable deals with the haraka, the vowel sign at the end of the word. It changes because of what affects it. Okay? And then there are indeclinable words. They are mabniya. These are moraba. The declinable are moraba. Morab. We say morab or moraba. In this case, because we are talking about kalima, it is moraba. And here, al kalimatul mabniyatu, the word that is indeclinable, the word that is built, mabni. We say mabni just like that, right? Mabni if there's nothing to affect it. Here, al kalima affected, kalima affected. So because of that, it takes a ta'al marbuta, al kalimatul mabniyatu. Okay, the indeclinable words do not change their vowel at the end of the word because of the different causes. So they don't change. They never change. They remain like that, right? They change for a slight reason, for recitation reason, and to make recitation more fluent, but not in. And sometimes they're written, but the concept is the same, right? But generally, the indeclinable words do not change their vowel at the end of the word because of the different causes. So they maintain the vowel at the end of the word. They maintain a constant vowel at the end of the word. Let us look at some examples, right? The demonstrative pronoun, right? The demonstrative pronoun is like hada and hadihi. Look, hada, if I say hada, it doesn't have a dhamma on it, right? It is supposed to carry a dhamma, but this word is built like this. It doesn't change, so it's called mabni. If I say inna in front of it, it becomes inna hada. Still remains with hada. If I say ila hada, I'm going to this, right? Hada means this. It still remains hada. It doesn't say hadi or hadu. Okay? The vowel sign doesn't change. So that is what it means when something is mabni. The vowel sign normally remains constant, right? Whereas for the morab, the vowel sign can change, right? Um, Preposition and other particles like ila or ala or fi or wa, waw and waw fatawa, or thumma, right? Um, they are mabni. They are mabni like this, right? Uh, when we see alayna, that doesn't mean they change. It is just the ya now takes the two dots at the bottom of it. It becomes an actual ya, right? Alayna. The ya is still preposition and it is still mabni, right? You don't see, no matter what you say, inna alayna jam'ahu wa inna alayna jam'ahu wa bayana, right? This is what Allah says. Inna alayna. It doesn't change it. Alayna, okay? It doesn't change it. It still remains. It still remains the same. So nothing changes it, okay? If you say alayna just like that for the rough state, it stays the same. Inna alayna, it doesn't change. It doesn't become mansub. It is in the state of raf. The sometimes it can be expressed as being in state of raf, but generally the mabni word does not change, right? Like this here can be in a state of raf or nasb or jar, okay, but it doesn't change. All pronouns like huwa, innahu, it doesn't change. Innahu, innaha, okay. This here has, as we did before, uh, uh, ilayhi, but that's not because of the he and him and hinna and hima. All of those change their fatha to dhamma or their vowel sign. They change to a kasra at the end, right? They change to a kasra. He, ilayhi, ilayhim, ilayhima, ilayhinna. it changed to a kasra, but that's not because of not being indeclinable, just to make it easier for reading. All interrogative particles like man, anta, a anta, hal anta, dhahabta, nothing changes on them. They just remain like that, right? Because they are mabni. Relative pronouns like alladhi, alladhina, they are generally mabni. Generally, right? In the singular and the plural states, they are mabni. In a dual state, they are more. Okay. This here in our other word in Arabic, words take different cases. Arabic words take different cases. Here, don't forget the af'al. They have rafa for asma, fil asma, nasb for asma, right? And jar for asma faqat, right? Raf and nasb can also be used for af'al, but we are not going to be paying attention to that right now because we didn't do any fail. So we know that the ism can be marfu or mansub or majrur, right? But here we see the jar, the majrur is only for ism, للأسماء فقط, right? The jazm is for af'al faqat, okay? The jazm, which is a sukun on the end of the word, right? We say it's majzoom, bisukun, is for the af'al faqat, right? We will discuss the af'al shortly, inshallah, not in these classes, maybe after Ramadan, inshallah, we will start with af'al. Okay, so that is the this is the what we have did for what we covered for the indeclinable mabni and mu'rab. Let us discuss. We are going to be discussing the ism, the demonstrative pronouns for the ba'id and the qarib, both of them, inshallah. So at least you would get an idea what we're talking about mabni. Okay, inshallah. So we have demonstrative pronouns. What are demonstrative pronouns? Asma'ul ishara, they're called asma'ul ishara. And for one pronoun, we say ismul ishara, like up here, right? Ismul ishara is ism, right? Ismul ishara. That's for a demonstrative pronoun, right? Or the demonstrative pronoun. But if we are saying demonstrative pronouns is asma'ul ishara, asma'ul ishara. What are demonstrative pronouns? What are asma'ul ishara? In English grammar, the demonstrative, the word demonstrative means showing who or what is being referred to. So you want to show something, you can point to it, right? It's a pointing word, هذا, right? هذا, that. هذا means this, right? It is demonstrative pronoun in a single. A demonstrative pronoun is a single demonstrative word that takes the place of an ism. So instead of saying الرجل, I say هذا, right? هذا في البيت. Instead of saying الرجل في البيت, I say هذا في البيت or ذلك في البيت. You understand? So it can take the place of an ism. Instead of saying the column, al-qalamu al-maktabi, I can say هذا على المكتب. Holding the column in my hand, I can say, holding the column that's on the maktab, I say هذا على المكتب. Okay, that's on the desk. So it's a demonstrative word that takes the place of an ism or a noun phrase. In Arabic, like in English, they are phrases. They are not complete sentences. They come together with words or other phrases, and they make a noun phrase, right? Like for example, I have a rajulul kabiru, the big man, fil bayt, okay, is in the house. So I can exchange that with hada fil bayt, and it will be okay. So in that case, it would be representing the hada. In that case, would not be representing a single word; it would be representing two words, right? And it can represent a string of noun phrases. That's a demonstrative if we are talking in the plural, right? Or whatever the case may be, but it can represent that. I can talk about an activity or an event, right? I can talk about the Eid. I can say هذا jamilun. I'm talking about the Eid, right? It's an activity or a situation, whatever the case might be, right? It also indicates the relative location of the word or words that it is replacing. So the word that it is replacing from the asma, okay, it indicates the relative location, whether it's close or far, because there are two types of asma al-ishara. In Arabic language, The masculine singular demonstrative pronoun are either هذا or ذلك. هذا or ذلك. And or and ذلك. هذا is singular masculine and it indicates nearness. And it means this is. It means this is هذا. Right? In Arabic, I say هذا كتاب. That's a complete statement. It means this is a book. I have هذا means this. Kitabun means a book. Where does the is come from? Is understood, right? So it is included in the noun that comes at the beginning. Okay, it's not only in the is. It's not only in the hada, right? It's included in other things also. Like for example, I say al waladu fil bayt. The boy is in the house. You understand? Okay, so the is understood or connected, or we have to search for it, to make it something understood. So we make the sentence understood. ذلك is singular, masculine, and indicates distance. It means that is. That is. هذا, this is, that is something close. I want to point to something that's farther. That is. Right? هذا البيت is this house. It's close. ذلك البيت is that house. Right? So it is indicating distance. هذا indicates nearness and it's called al-qarib, and ذلك indicates distance and it's called al-ba'id. Right? Note, هذا is pronounced هذا. If you read it here, how it is written, it's هذا. Here it is هذا. That's how it's pronounced. And ذلك is pronounced ذلك. It is not ذلك, right? But that's how it is written. But it's pronounced ذلك. So it's هذا and ذلك. But they are written without a forced elongated aleph. This aleph is present in pronunciation, but not in the writing. Okay, inshallah. Okay, so let us get the asma al ishara al qarib, demonstrative pronouns for things that are, for something that is close. Demonstrative pronoun, the demonstrative pronoun, ism al ishara. This is singular. Here it is singular now. Right, the ism al ishara is used to point out something. There are two types, right? For pointing out something close, which is qarib, and for pointing out something that is ba'id, something far, right? So we have two types, as I explained that before, right? So a demonstrative pronoun can be either lil qarib or lil ba'id. Here we are going to be dealing with qarib. Once on this slide, we are going to be discussing asma'ul isharati lil qarib, demonstrative pronouns indicating closeness for things that are close. Okay, so we have mufrad, muthanna, and jama. Now, mufrad is one category, but here we have, look at this, we have the muthanna, it's rafa, one formation is for rafa, and one formation is for nasb and jar. Okay, and then we have jama, and it's one formation. Okay, we have mudhakkar and muannas. Okay, so we have mudhakkar and muannas for the mufrad. We have mudhakkar and muannas for the muthanna, but the jama is only one form. Okay, so basically the most important thing is for us to know the mufrad for the mudhakkar, right? Hada, and the muannas. So this one is important. We're going to deal with this just now, and these three are important. The muthanna is not so important, but we are going to learn it. So when we see it, we recognize it, but we learn it. The better we do, the more we know, the more words we know in the Arabic language, the better. So we are learning, right? Hada is the i'rab for it, as we said, is mabni. No matter what comes in front here, no matter what comes in front here, no matter what comes, inna, ila, this remains hada. This remains hada. So it is mabni. It is mabni. Right? We talk about the kalima mabniya. So it is mabni, right? Mabni. The case, the meaning is this is. This is. Example is hada waladun. Hada waladun. This is a boy. That is the meaning. If I want to use hadihi, this is for the muannath. If I want to talk about hadihi, if we know this, we say inna hadihi, ila hadihi, and it is same he. Hadihi by itself, inna hadihi, ila hadihi. So this is also mabni, right? And it means this is, okay? But the example here, hadihi bintun, although it translates this is a girl, right? هذه is different from هذا. هذا is masculine and هذه is feminine, right? In English, there's not that. In English, there's just this. Okay. Now we have هذا, right? هذا. هذا. We want to change it to the dual, and this for rough. Ani is for rough, right? Okay. So, alhamdulillah. Now, for the هذه, it changes the dal and it drops the ha and the dal, and it changes the dal to ta. So it becomes hatani, hatani. This has to be, there's no, it's not easy to just recognize it like that, but you know it now. So it's hadani and hatani, and both of these are morab. Okay, both of these are morab because we can say inna hadaini. Okay, these two are is a meaning. Hadani waladani. These two are boys. Hatani bintani. These two are girls. Okay. Now we have for the nasb and the jar. Hadaini. Remember, Muslimaini, waladaini, shaykhaini. Right? Shaykhani, shaykhaini. Hadani, hadaini. Hatani, hataini. Right? So inna hataini. So this is more, right? These two are. Same translation. Inna hadaini waladani. Inna hadaini waladani. In these two are boys. Indeed, these two are boys. And inna hataini bintani. Inna hataini bintani. Indeed, these two are girls. Right? Then we have the jam. Haulai. Haulai is like hada. Okay? Haulai, you say haulai rijalun. Haulai banatun. It is the same, right? It is the same for muzakkar and muannas. And this is mabni. It is built like that, right? So the same thing here. It is the ya, the hamza with a kasra on it. That is what is going to remain all the time. It's not going to change. It's going to be like that all the time, inshallah, right? So it's ha'ulai and ha'ulai, mabni, and it translates as these two, or these are. It's not these two. Ha'ulai awladun. These are boys. Ha'ulai banatun. These are girls. These are girls, inshallah. So that is basically it. Learn it, inshallah. Learn it. There are new words. Learn it. The concept, mabni and morab. Just go over them, and it's going to become easier as you go along. This is Ismul Ishara, lil ba'id. We talk about Asma al Ishara, the demonstrative pronouns for something that is ba'id. For something that is ba'id is far. Right? So we have here the mudhakkar is dhalika. Dhalika, and for the muannas is tilka. And the i'rab for both of these are mabni. And the meaning is that is. However, when we put it to masculine, we have to put masculine to masculine and feminine to feminine, right? So dhalika waladun means that is a boy. That tilka bintun, that is a girl, right? Dhalika waladun, tilka bintun. Now for the muthanna state, it is dhanika, right? We add alif here. It is adding alif and noon, right? Dhanika. And for the muannas, it is tanika. Okay, dhanika and tanika. So we are taking the dhal and the ta, right? And we are taking the ka and the ka from here. Okay, so we add dha and the ni, dhanika and ta ni. Alif we add the alif and noon for both, right? Dhanika and tanika, and both of these are morab, and they mean those two are. So we go dhanika waladani. These two are boys, and tanika bintani. These two are girls. Tanika bintani. Now, if it changes to mansub or majrur, it becomes dhainika and tainika. Dhainika and tainika, and both of these are morab. Those two are, right? These two are will be, as we discussed already, hadani and hatani and hataini. You know, inshallah, don't worry that. Those two are dhainika and tainika. Okay? In the case if they are affected like here, inna dhainika waladani. Inna zainika waladani. This alif here should not be. Inna zainika waladani. Indeed, those two are boys. Inna tainika bintani. Indeed, those two are girls. Indeed, tainika, inna tainika bintani. Then we have for the jam ulaika, and it is for mudhakkar and muannath. And this is mabni. It is always going to be like this, right? Always going to be like this. It's going to be mabni ala fatha with a fatha on it, right? And it is those are ulaika awladun. And even if we say inna ulaika, same thing, right? Ila ulaika, same thing, right? Inna ulaika awladun, ulaika awladun, ulaika banatun, inna ulaika banatun. Those are girls. So this is our class for today, inshallah. We hope that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and guide us and strengthen us and help us with our Arabic language to become firm on it so that inshallah we can we can become more and more familiar if we spend our time with it. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless us and guide us and give us the best in this world hereafter and save us from hell. Subhanakallahumma bihamdik. Shadu an la ilaha illa anta. Astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.